Welcome to East Lansing. What a scene this is. A veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Michigan State Spartans. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Spartans will put total leather and will get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Golden Gophers offense will get the first crack at it here. And as we look out on the field, here comes the man who makes it all go, and that's this quarterback.
And he's big time. That's why he's up for all these awards. He's known. Everybody knows exactly what he brings to the table. He can run it. He can throw it. They're expecting a big day from this young guy.
Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. And the Golden Gophers want to pick up the tempo. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes, and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Golden Gophers are on the move. They'll go to the ground. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They get to the line quickly. They'll try the run. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man in the middle. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Michigan State. The defense with the scoop and score.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're just about to kick it off after that scoop and score 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Intercepted.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Using his legs, it's Benedict. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
To the air, it's Buck. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Looking to move it through the air. They've got the screen set up. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon. You're seeing that here early.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't
count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Golden Gophers headed quickly to the line. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Bringing it back, it's Benedict. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Looking left. Makes the grab. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Give to the back. Open space at the 25. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, and how about this offense? You think of this offense, you think of throwing the football and top 10 passing in all of college football, but the defense knew something, right? Like you could tell they were going to come out and run the football. They brought out the goal line, brought in some big boys, and really was ready for the run on that play.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snaps, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss.
Touchdown, Sparty! What a grab and go for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll start the return inside his 5, and the returner is stopped. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Trying to find his man on first down. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. And you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Wide open downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Hey, nice job by the offense there, attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback putting it right on his guy.
Coming after him. Dances away to buy time. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. The play action fake. Unleashes one. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And the Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard. Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Leaves it with the back. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, first down. Back to throw, it's Buck. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
It's complete to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got the quick pass. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. They want to just keep throwing it. Lofts one high and deep. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Touchdown, Michigan State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for space. It's Barry. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Gets it out fast. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a...
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
They've given up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Going up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
And that's a first down.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
Drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll put the tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Benedict. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And that's a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Spartans!
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
35, Minnesota, 0.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield, and created the negative play.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he's brought down after a huge completion. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Who got it? Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now, listen, it's not even halftime yet. So keep fighting, going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why don't they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop? Down right now before the half. They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
He finds his man. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. New set of downs after that completion.
And first down for the offense.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Lost one deep down the right side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Sparty!
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They find themselves and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on?
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Takes the handoff. It's Barry. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan State. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. He's looking for a man on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Fires on the move. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Moving out of the pocket. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking for a man. It's Buck. Fires left. He makes a catch. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Looking to go up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Spartans. There was not a window there. There was not a sliver of light. There was like the eye of a needle to zip that ball in, and somehow he got it in.
No doubt defensively, you know it's coming. You know who he's going to, where he's going to. You're in great position. But that guy just makes a play and makes the touchdown catch. What a throw, what a catch, what trust between QB and wide receiver.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Gonna run it. It's Benedict. Got room at the 35. Oh, look out. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Sparty. And the beatdown has ensued.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And now you just completely flipped how I play defense. I'm not really worried about the quarterback running the football. I'm like, okay, he's number 3 or 4 on my list of who I think can beat me. But now he does that. Now it puts it in the back of my mind. I got to think about it. I got to stay home. I got to stay disciplined. That's a curveball by the offense.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And his first pass is incomplete. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Got his man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Golden Gophers are marching down the field. He wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. Looking to throw it again. And the timing just a hair off. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass hits, picked off. He'll try to take it back. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Michigan State. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really...
And that pass intercepted.
Quarterbacks have to have great instincts, and they have to have great field awareness. They got to understand where they are and how that relates. You got to understand the sidelines there. So I don't need to get too close to the sideline. He understood that. Understand the receiver didn't have very much space to work with. Takes advantage of it and makes the big interception.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Spartans. And the route is on. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Virginia took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week. And the end result was a focused group of Cavaliers that fired on all cylinders. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now on second down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Still running at the 40. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. To the air, it's Reed. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fast motion from the offense. They'll throw it on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A third and long coming up here. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game. But defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
77, Minnesota.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner will be brought down. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Line gets set, first down. They'll run it to the right. Powers through the defender. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
I think Jesse and Reese could call offensive plays for any team if they're having this much success on the ground. It starts with the ground game, right? Like, you can chew up these kind of plays, then I can play action later on and take shots. But right now, defense has first got to stop the run game that's been chewing them up.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll give it to the back. Fights off a defender. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy in the ground. You can't let guys break tackles. What could have been set up in a long yardage situation, now it becomes an easier situation because you couldn't get him on the ground.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. Across the 45. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Buck. Pressure coming. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Sparty. And the pummeling has started. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He finds a soft spot in the middle. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. From the gun, the ground game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Fires to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Defense might bring the house here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. The Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He's got great speed. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score! Touchdown, Michigan State! A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A first down for the offense. He's looking to throw it. He's got an open man. At the 40, there he goes. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. They move the tight end all over. They'll run it from the gun. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground. Got room to work. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Ramsauer. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Takes the easy one to the back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And the QB has had a nice drive. And this offense has been throwing the football over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. The Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Looking for room. It's Benedict. Breaks the tackle. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back. And the line's paved some holes. And he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches.
Looking deep down the right side. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Touchdown, Spartans! And the punishment has been extended. With that last score, being comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Wisconsin dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. Well, the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. A top 25 flash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
Number 21.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
The kickoff team on the field, he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. Fair catch, called for and made. Offense set on first down. Movement here from the tight end. Give to the running back. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving.
4-2 Spider.
From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the connection. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. The Spartans are stopped, but not before getting the first down.
Man, that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Open.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Smarty! And the stomping has commenced. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And the extra point splits the upright. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
He'll start this drive firing. Finds his back in the middle. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And here comes the offense on second down. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Got his man quickly. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's going to pass. Quick strike complete.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Action of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interceptions. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
And here on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll run it from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. With the clock running, this should be the final play.
Get set.
Quarterback on the keeper. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could add.